Hey, Biz Bees! Today we are back with another chapter in our My Word School series, Book 12, Miss Todd is Odd by Dan Gutman. Pictures by Jim Palet. So this is the last chapter of this book, and we ended off with Miss Daisy coming back into the doorway. So let's pop open the book and fly through this adventure together. Chapter 11, Playing Dumb. Miss Daisy, we all shouted. You're not dead. Of course I'm not dead, she said, blowing her nose. I had the sniffles. There's something going around, you know. Even though Miss Daisy was sick, we all got up and hugged her. I was glad she was back so we could stop learning stuff. Where did Miss Todd go? Asked Emily, like she was all worried. I have no idea, said Miss Daisy. Somebody in the office said she freaked out. What did you kids do to her? Nothing, we all lied. It was like she just disappeared, I said. We didn't chase her with scissors or anything. Miss Todd never even said goodbye, said Andrea. That wasn't very nice. I think she went to try out for the Olympics, said Michael. Miss Todd was a terrible teacher, said Ryan. All she wanted to do was teach us stuff. It must have been horrible, said Miss Daisy. Suddenly, I figured it all out. It was like in the cartoons when a light bulb appears on top of somebody's head, so you know they had a great idea. Well, I had a great idea. I finally figured out what really happened. It wasn't that Miss Todd murdered Miss Daisy. It was that Miss Daisy murdered Miss Todd. Now it all made sense. Everything fit together. Miss Daisy probably suspected that Miss Todd knew a lot of stuff to teach us. She was afraid that Miss Todd knew so much stuff that Mr. Klutz might hire her to take over Miss Daisy's job. So Miss Daisy murdered Miss Todd. She was just plain dumb so we wouldn't suspect her. Very clever. Only a kid who is gifted and talented could figure out complicated stuff like this. Miss Daisy, I said, you're under arrest. What for? She asked. For the murder of Miss Todd, I said. Everybody in the class gasped. Are you out of your mind, AJ? Said Miss Daisy. Why would I murder Miss Todd? Because you thought she was going to take your job, I said. That's ridiculous, AJ, said Miss Daisy. You've been playing dumb for too long, I told her. We're on to you. You're a murderer. I am not. Oh, yeah, I said. It's funny how you walked in here just a few minutes after Miss Todd ran out, I said. You must have murdered Miss Todd right in the parking lot. I wasn't even in the parking lot, said Miss Daisy. I walked here. Tell it to the police, I said. You lie like a rug, but we've got the goods on you. You're going to the slammer. Give me your hair. We've got to do a DNA test on it. Miss Daisy sighed. I need some bonbons. Well, we never saw Miss Todd again. Maybe she's dead or she went off to Antarctica to live with the penguins. Penguins are cool. Maybe someday we'll find out if Miss Todd was really a killer robot who was going to take over the world. Maybe somebody else will write that children's book about us. Maybe I'll think of a way to get kicked out of the gifted and talented program. Maybe someday we'll get somebody's hair and do a DNA test on it. Maybe someday I'll find out what DNA is. Maybe we'll sort out exactly who murdered who. But it won't be easy. And that is the end of our book. My goodness. Oh, book number 13. Mrs. Patty is Batty. And that is what we will be starting next. If you like this video, give it a like. And if you'd like to follow along for more adventures, hit that subscribe button. And I will see you on the next one.